What is up, squad, and welcome back to another episode of Huddle Up with Coach Steph. Hope you guys are having the most amazing week. I'm so excited to kick off the weekend with you guys right now. Sending out so much love. Huddle Up with Coach Steph. This is going to be our third episode for the week that we are recording right now. Yeah. I hope you guys are liking the episode so far. So, Huddle Up with Coach Steph, I designed this podcast strictly for mental health support. Anybody out there that is going through something, whether it be stress, anxiety, depression, anything along those lines of you just feeling like there is no support around you, I want you to know that there is so much support coming your way. And that is why I designed this podcast for you to have a safe place for you to feel where you can share your story and just connect with everyone pretty much. So today we have a very special guest. I actually met this person at my Beyond Movement first event, my very first Beyond Movement event. He came all the way from Connecticut and just to meet me in person. It was so cool. I didn't know what to expect. And we kind of just been connecting each year, I guess. We've just been connecting and we stay connected via text, via DM. So it's been great. Also, I will let him tell you about himself, what he's got going on. The reason why I wanted to bring him on here because he is an entrepreneur and I want you guys to know the stress and the emotional challenges that are put into just building a business. And I know for a fact because I went through it and he's new to it, so I know that he's got some great stories to tell us. And this is not just about entrepreneurship, but it's about anything. If you're trying to pursue something that you've never pursued before and you're looking to start something new and you're afraid of what might trigger, what thoughts might trigger, what actions might trigger, just know that it's okay. Because if something doesn't scare you, it means that it's not a goal that you're able to reach right away. And nothing ever worth that came to me was easy to fight for. So if it's something that you truly believe in and you really want to make it happen, you're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs, a lot of downs, you're going to fall on your face, and you're still going to make it happen because you love what you are believing in and you know that it's right for you. So if it's right for you, you're going to pursue that dream, even if it's very difficult to pursue. So without further ado, let's bring him on here right now. You guys already know. It's gonna be good. We have some good talks. Yes,
Hey,
the blonde hair, love it.
I love it.
Hey, Stephen, how's everything?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good.
Awesome. I'm so happy that you were able to do this live with me and just kind of talk about what's been going on because I don't even really know what's going on with your new business, so I'm excited. So if you guys don't know Stephen, this is Stephen.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. Tell the people a little bit about you, what you've been up to.
Basically, you know that I've been working with my sister-in-law for a few years on her business. So then I decided, why not start my own company, but gear it towards health and wellness. So my company's called Repose.
Repose, okay.
And I'm basically gearing my products in the health and wellness field.
What are the products?
Well, CBD roll-on, the roll-ons that you've seen before, bath salts, bars of soap. We're doing tinctures to help that people can put either in coffee or tea or just take it straight to help them relax, and a bunch of other ones. It's just a long process to even get going.
Yeah. How did you feel like you wanted to reach out by yourself? Like what made you just say, I can do this. I don't need to stick behind anymore. Like I want to be out in front. I know I'm ready. Like what made that trigger just happen?
Basically, a lot of people I've met were like, you should try to branch out on your own instead of working with somebody, do it yourself, or so more people will believe in what you want to do, especially for the way I'm going in life with health, working out a lot. People aren't going to want to buy products from people that aren't health related.
Mhm. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Are you excited about where you are going, like where you're headed? How has it been starting like by yourself?
It's been a challenge because I mean part of it obviously I can't do much on my own and I do have to rely on people to help, and the people that I'm relying on are not really too motivated to get going right away. So it's been a struggle trying to get my products even made to even be able to get them ready to sell. So it has been a difficult challenge with that and very stressful with all that.
Oh, I'm sure. So dealing with exterior kind of motives right now has not been helping you.
No,
No.
definitely not, because they're not on the same, the people I'm dealing with are not on the same level as I am. They're too late, they're very laid back, and so they take longer than I would to get things going.
So do you just take that into your hands then? Like how do you still stay on track when things aren't going so well?
Basically, I try to push the person to get moving because the part that they have to do for me, I can't do, of like making the products. I try to get them to do that as fast as they can, and then I've been working on designing the labels, the website, and all the other stuff.
Hmm.
But then it also takes longer because the state that I live in, there's so much paperwork you have to do and licensings you have to wait for before you can even start selling.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And you guys don't know a lot about Stephen, but his background, he's been through so much so for him to just kind of go out on his own. I have so much respect for you. Just I know a lot about your background and stuff and what you've been through, but for you to just kind of step out of your comfort zone and decide to do this by yourself, I think is so huge because like I love doing things for myself alone, so I feel like I have so much respect for you just because of that. And I know it hasn't been easy because of the support behind you has not really been there. So how do you deal with whenever something is not going your way or something just feels completely difficult where maybe you feel like you can't get it done by yourself or it's just too hard, you want to give up? Do you ever have like doubt?
Sometimes I'll have doubt on wanting to give up, but then what I'll do is I'll literally just go for a long walk and listen to your meditations to just clear my mind and bring my mind back to say, no, I can do this. It's just going to take time. And that you have to keep trying, don't, and not to give up.
That's amazing. So it's been I know it's been a long time coming because when we were talking in the summer, you were like, I want to do this.
Yeah, actually, since Miami is when I was been thinking about it. When we were in Miami and talking about things,
Hmm.
that's when I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not give it a try? See how it goes.
So what's been the hardest so far for you to get this going?
Uh, Basically getting it produced, getting it made has been the hardest because relying on my brother and all that,
Hmm.
who is very laid back, he doesn't produce it as fast as I want him to.
I got you.
And since he's the one that helps me make it and helps with the packaging and all that, because he knows all that, he's been doing it for like 5 years now. It's a little struggle, a little very stressful because I want to make everything perfect before I launch it, and it's kind of hard to do certain steps when I'm basically fighting to try to get it going.
there been any easy processes that have been happening along the way, or it's kind of just been difficult?
Oh no, there's been some easy processes. Everything else that I've had to do for it has been easy. Like, the paperwork, the website, the labels, all that's been easy. And that's all set. It's just a matter of being able to get the product so I can take the photos and proceed.
Oh, of course. I feel like when you're really into something, things may seem difficult, but at the same time, you always revert back to like why you're doing it. And
Yeah,
it kind of just keeps you on track,
definitely. Definitely.
right? It really does. It's like, it's more of like your dream. So you try, it's very hard to talk people into your dreams, especially if they are not like producing as quick as you want them to. So it's
Yeah.
like you have to, but you're the boss. Like you have to light the fire. You have to keep them motivated. So I'm super proud of you. I can't wait. What's your favorite and most exciting product that you're like just super pumped to launch?
I would say definitely the roll on is the most exciting one because that one really helps
Mm-hmm.
big time with all the, especially now since I've been doing this challenge, the 60-day challenge. That roll on has been my best friend.
I love it. And do you think the CBD is going to help with anyone that's going through anxiety or stress?
Oh, big time. Because I've had a lot of friends that had a lot of anxiety and stress, and I would give them like the tincture to try to have them calm down, and I've seen
Mm-hmm.
them be a lot calmer from taking it than what they were and getting off anxiety medication by taking the tinctures.
Oh, I love that. So you're letting them just kind of do more holistic healing.
Exactly.
Does it help with sleep? And just, I know sleep is huge with a lot of people, especially with work schedules and just busy lifestyles, families. It's very hard to just kind of calm down and get that relaxed state of mind. Do you think it'll help with that as well?
Oh, most definitely it does. It will. I take it almost every night sometimes just to relax, and I'm able to fall asleep no problem. And a
I love
few other
that.
people have too.
I love that. What keeps you going? Why did you want to start this, and what keeps you moving towards your goal?
Basically, just living life, not just basically enjoying life and having people, so a huge support system supporting me to keep going
Hmm.
is basically what keeps me going.
That's incredible. And you do have a great family.
Yeah,
Shout out
I have.
to Peggy.
Yeah, big time with Peggy. Peggy's been a big support, and you've been a big support
I
too.
appreciate that. You have been with, definitely with Beyond. It's been great getting to know you with the Beyond community. It's so
Yeah,
cool. Like, I can't believe I met you about like 3 years ago now. Going
yeah,
on.
going on, yeah.
Yeah. And like
Yeah,
you've come so far, we both have just kind of been growing together and feeding off of each other. And I think, actually, I know that's what's been keeping me going, is just because of the feedback from you, especially when I like ask you, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And I know that you've been doing that with your community, with the CBD companies that you're trying to produce right now. And just like the feedback and the real and raw feedback, even if it's like negative, you still take it into a positive because it's helping you grow your business. I'm sure you've had, like you said, it's very difficult to get people motivated. I'm sure you've had some difficult talks, communication with people that you just needed to have in order for you to grow.
exactly. Yeah.
How do you take feedback?
Um, I'm used to it. It doesn't really bother me so much because before I got involved with my brother and all that, I was a caregiver for like 13 years. So I was used to all the negativity and the heartaches and
Mm-hmm.
craziness that I just didn't let it bother me.
Yeah, you kind of just
Basically.
did your own thing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Just brushed it off.
Not a lot of people are laid back like you,
Yeah, it's interesting.
but it does help. So, what do you think helps you the most whenever you get into your head?
Uh, Basically, just meditating. Just listening
Meditating.
to some meditation and just unwinding really helps me get into my head and makes me realize that no, I need to keep doing it. Don't let nothing, no thoughts or anything pull me down. Because sometimes thoughts will come to my mind and then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
So then I put on the meditation, relax, cut myself off from the world, and then I feel better,
I love that.
ready to take.
It's definitely difficult to do. So to have that like mindset that you know it's going to help you. I mean, we both live in cold states and like I love my morning movement, but sometimes I see like how cold it is and I'm like, I can't do this. But then I remember I'm going to feel excellent after this.
Same, yeah, I know. Sometimes it's like cold when I'm heading to the gym,
Mhm.
walking there, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then I get there and I just feel alive.
I love that. You feel
I just
alive.
feel alive. These workouts make me feel have so much energy afterwards.
I love that. So let's leave the people with some words of wisdom from you. What do you want them to know about trying something new and getting out of their own heads and just getting into that discomfort to feel some comfort?
Basically, never give up on your dreams, no matter what comes your way, no matter what hurdles you go through. Just remember why you're doing it and where you're going to lead to in the end, and how great you're going to feel when you get there.
I love that. So what are we looking forward to? When's the launch? You're going to give us a sneak peek?
I'm hoping the launch should be next month, which will be my birthday month, which is beautiful.
April 1st.
Yeah. So that's what I'm pushing for.
That's all. That'll be a great launch for your B-Day launch.
Definitely.
Ooh, you guys ready for a giveaway?
Definitely.
Right? I think we should do a giveaway. Let's collab on that. We'll talk about that.
Definitely feeling that.
Cool. Well, Stephen, thank you so much for being on this episode. I really appreciate you.
Same.
And I'm excited. Let them know what's the name of the CBD company that's launching next month?
It's called Repose.
Don't forget it. Awesome. Thanks, Stephen.
Thank you.
And I will connect with you real soon. Again, as usual. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to check out Huddle Up with Coach Steph with Stephen, all about facing your fear and just going out and doing your damn thing. Just going out. Have a great night, guys.